RCB has not won a game in Chennai from 2008. Okay.
Hmm.
Rara was the hero of the CSK batting also.
Correct, correct.
1 points, he will try to catch it, and he will get up and laugh.
He picks it up in the chance.
Welcome to another episode of the Couch Coaches. And today we are talking about Raja Kayavicha.
Raja Kayavacha.
It's the post-match analysis of CSK versus RCB. Over to you, Priyesh.
What a walk in Marina was it for CSK. Summa we went and won it. No fuss. Maybe we didn't have a sweat at all. So we will analyze the post-match of CSK RCB in three ways. One is the overall analysis of the game, our outcome analysis, and the third thing is the breaking point. If you want to see our outcome, please watch the preview of the CSK RCB game, which I will link here. So, Rama, did the overall game go?
It started with Faf, our boy from CSK, who's now RCB captain, started really well.
நம்ம பரம்பரையிலேருந்து வேம்லி கிட்ட சண்டை போறதுக்கு சரியான ஆள்னா நம்ம ராமன் தான்.
நான் பயங்கரமாக அடிக்க ஆரம்பித்தான் பையன், என்னடா ஆக போகிறதுன்னு பார்த்தேன். அங்கே தான் வந்து நம்ம ருத்துராஜ் வந்து ஹி மேட் த சேஞ்ச், ரைட்? ஐ திங்க் குட் மூவ்ஸ். உடனே வந்து ஐ திங்க் த bowling pulled it back, especially Fizz, right? Who we thought that the left arm pace will come into reckoning, but I didn't pick him. But he
I
bowled
picked
really
it.
well. You picked him.
ஆஹா.
Yeah. So I think that back-to-back wickets and then stemming them at 78 for 5 was actually we actually put the brakes on really well. அதுக்கப்புறம் really good partnership between Rawat and DK. I think they built a good partnership, scoring well, and then DK Nambur Payan was like solid, and then he came back and put them in a good situation because I didn't expect them to get to 173 at all. Then it was about our boys, and like you said, hey, மெரினா பீச்சில் வந்து சும்மா பட்டாணி சுண்டல் சாப்பிட்டுட்டே பசங்க வந்து ஜாலியாக ஆட ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. And it was good to see Ruturaj Gaikwad essentially pick up where he left off, right? The captaincy pressure didn't show. First ball, I think super pull shot where it went for a boundary, and then first over 2 boundaries. அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம யோகி பாபு ஸ்டார்டட் a little streaky. I think ஒரு இன்சைட் எட்ஜ் 4 போச்சு. அதுக்கப்புறம் அவனும் started unleashing. So, lot of good performances from Chennai, right? Everybody building up 25 yard, 30 yard, and then in the end, if you look at it, பசங்க வந்து like you rightly said, அசால்ட்டா அடிச்சுட்டு முடிச்சுட்டு போயிட்டாங்க.
யார் இடத்துல வந்து யார் சீன் போடுறது செஞ்சிருவேன்.
It was really a solid game for CSK.
So we are 21 wins and they are 10 wins only. And RCB has not won a game in Chennai from 2008. Okay. So and we talked about it in the review that the bowling is the weak link for them, and it came up. If they didn't score 200 plus on that wicket, so it was not a straightforward or a natural CSK wicket which turns. Okay.
Correct.
Mayank Dakar only got the spin in the after the 30th over. So it was a very, very good batting track, and we didn't have to worry about the pressure of the run rate at all because in the first 6 overs, we were 60 for two or whatever. We were way ahead in the run rate, and that pressure didn't come, on
Correct.
us at all. And first,
Man, amazing,
and
right?
how many times and how many people will come to CSK and be another beast?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
We have seen so many players who have been not good with the other franchises. They come and wear the mancha sata, and they become totally a different player.
வேற ஒருத்தர் ஆட்டோ கண்ணாடி திருப்பினா ஏன் ஆட்டோ எப்படி பாவணும்?
True. I think something about the culture and the team, the management, right? The way they are able to bring the best in people, sort of settle down. Everybody knows their role. So ரொம்ப கிளியரா தோனி வந்து நீ தான் பண்ண போற, நீ வந்து சமையல் கட்டில் நீ கட்டிங், நீ வந்து மிக்சிங், நீ வந்து சர்விங்,
ஒரே கூத்தா இருக்கும்.
அப்படின்னு everybody gets a very specific role. And there is also the backing of players. Like நம்ம சொன்னோமே, இந்த தேஷ்பாண்டே பார்த்தா என்னடா டே லார்ட் லபக்குதாஸ் மாதிரி ஆடுற, நீ ஆடுறத பார்த்தா லார்ட் தாக்கூரே எடுத்திருக்கலாம்னு சொன்னேன். பட் ஐ திங்க் யூ ஹேட் அ குட் பாயிண்ட். லைக் சிஎஸ்கே வில் நாட் ஜஸ்ட் remove people. You will get a little bit of backing until, because everybody can have a really bad game. So
Yeah.
I think there is something to that. And அதனால தான் வந்து you see Jinx Rahane come in. Now he has a very clear slot.
What a
Adrana
six!
Adikana.
What a six!
Beautiful shots, right?
Ah,
And
mm.
similarly, everybody knows Moin Ali எடுத்தா அவன் என்ன பண்ணணும். We saw what happened to நம்ம every player that we have seen, be it like Bravo when he came here. Harbhajan Singh had a great outing when he came here. So I think there is something about, maybe it's the water in Chennai, maybe it's the weather in Chennai, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
And
ஆமா.
maybe the Marina Beach ஓட breeze கூட இருக்கலாம்.
Ah, mm. Or the touch from Indian cements, that is so solid.
Correct.
அந்த மாதிரி. But what I mean, blockbuster of the opening game for the IPL, because maybe the top three fan following for the top three things is CSK, RCB, and MI. CSK versus RCB, and it went konjam, as we called it, a walk and a buck. It was
Mhm.
not a
Correct.
dinger of a game or whatever.
Correct.
And it is good for Rutu because he didn't have to sweat a lot
Correct.
in
Correct.
terms of captaincy or whatever, and he was very calm, and in
Mm.
the toss also he told Shastri asked him, you have to fill big shoes. He said, no, I want to fill my shoes. I'm not
Mm.
cared about the big shoes.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, that's
I
the
think one of the
approach.
reasons of probably picking him is that, right? He has that low, even keel. I mean, he doesn't have a big ego, right? He doesn't have a big attitude. He knows what he has to do. And then there is the backing that Dhoni is still around. And நீ சொன்ன மாதிரி தோனி தான் வந்து பின்னாடில டே நீ எங்க போடா நீ எங்க வாடான்னு he's assembling the field, whereas the angles, because as a keeper you get to see it a lot better, and Ruturaj can just easily slide into the captaincy where he can do a few things, not get carried away by the pressure, and being himself is probably the best thing.
And one more thing I saw is when Rawat and DK was having that partnership. I think in the 18th or 19th over, chance will fall to Deepak Chahar in
Hmm.
short finding. It will be 1 points. He will try to catch it, and he will get up and laugh. And
Hmm.
then Jadeja is laughing, and then Dhoni is laughing. No, I think most of the teams, when you have a partnership which is going two balls, I mean 2 runs per over, and in the deck, and when somebody drops a catch, the health will sulk. But they
Mm-hmm.
were very cushy
Correct.
அந்த மாதிரி.
Correct.
So that is the mentality in the team also. So
Mm-hmm.
that is கொஞ்சம் scary if you're a apartment then, because I'm shaping a target for you to chase and you are having fun in the field.
Are you having fun?
அந்த மாதிரி.
Correct. Correct. True. Very true.
So we will now go to our outcome analysis. Rama.
So I picked a few folks. I picked batting Rahane, and he had a solid innings. ரெண்டு சிக்ஸும் செமையா அடிச்சான் பையன். The catch that he took and then threw the ball back to number Rara, right?
Yeah,
And that was actually a very good presence of mind, and it was a very key wicket. Kohliyoda wicket அது. So I think that was really good. Bowling, I had picked Jaddu. So Jaddu had a solid outing where he bowled.
Yeah.
And then Mitchell as the game changer. So Mitchell came in, நடுவில் ப்ராப்பராக ஸ்டெபிலைஸ் பண்ணி he did. And ஒன்னோட பிக்ஸ் பார்த்தா சிஎஸ்கே you had picked Rara.
Yeah.
The good thing with Rara is அவன் யோகி பாபு மாதிரி ஹேர் ஸ்டைல் மட்டும் இல்லை, பையன் is able to now get into like proper cricketing strokes, hit அடிக்கச்ச செம்ம அடி sixer. So he has enough variety into his role. Just like Yogi Babu is not just a comedian anymore, he does a bunch of different roles. And then you had some really...
And Rara was the hero of the CSK batting also.
Correct. Yeah. So இப்போ வந்து getting into hero roles also makes sense. And then you had picked Ruturaj and Deekshana. Deekshana had a good bowling as well, which actually worked really good. நம்மளோட பேட்டிங் பிக்ஸ் ஃபார் ஆர்சிபி பிக்ஸ் பார்த்தா ஐ பிக்ட் ஃபாஃப், ரைட்? ஃபாஃப் ஆப்வியஸ்லி நல்லா ஆரம்பிச்சான். ஐ பிக்ட் மேக்ஸி, பேரு தான் மேக்ஸி, நடுவில் வந்து மினி மாதிரி ஆட்டான், நம்ம மினி இட்லி மாதிரி. இடின் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாலே பையன் காலி, which was a க்ரீ break through. Then I had Green played okay, but he came a little late. You picked Patidar. Again, Patidaroட பேட்டிங் பார்க்கறச்சே எப்படா வரப்போற, டெஸ்ட்லயும் சான்ஸ் திருப்பி கொடுத்தாங்க, இங்கேயும் சொதப்புறோம். ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வாட் இஸ் ஹிஸ் ஸ்பெஷல்
I think the last 6 innings or 7 innings together with the test, I think he's not come to double digits at all. Ingyo test match length caught in the slips. Yeah.
So I think overall we picked a few. We had a pretty good rate of coverage, and you picked Fizz in the 12, which I didn't, and Fizz turned out to be a great outcome. Both of us had a high percentage win for CSK, which is what essentially happened. So overall, I would give us a grade of B+ to our outcome.
I think I will give A to our outcome because it's a first time game and we won, which is what we want.
Correct. Yep. நம்ம CSK supportersனால bar ரொம்ப high, right? That's why I give a B+.
But we don't have a pub like RCB.
Correct. Yeah.
We will go to the breaking point of the game now. And what is your breaking point, Rama?
For me, it was Maxi's wicket.
Yeah.
Right? I think Fizz was like bowling amazingly well. And then உடனே வந்து when we got Maxi's wicket for a golden duck, right? That was where it really broke out. At least it made sure that Bangalore doesn't get into a really big score. So I think that was a great point. The other breaking point for me, which I think was after getting back-to-back wickets of CSK. I know that Rara 6 அடிச்சான், அடுத்த ball he went for a 6 again, deep mid wicketல out, left hander deep mid wicket இந்த பக்கம். அதோட மிரர் இமேஜ் பார்த்தா ஜிங்ஸ் 6 அடிச்சான், அடுத்த பால் ஒரு மாதிரி ஃபுல்லா அடிக்காம he went like halfway, திருப்பி deep mid wicketல செம்ம catch by Maxi. At that stage கொஞ்சம் பெட்டரா என்ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தா மேபி ஆர்சிபி had a chance, right?
Yeah.
So that was actually, but I think they probably muffed it up is my feeling in those two places.
So for me, the breaking point are the captaincy for both the teams. One, Rutu The field placement for Faf when he got out, he moved the third man to point,
Hmm.
and that's where he got out with the Rachin taking the catch. Second,
Good catch again.
Soma catch, okay,
Yeah.
and in the first 7 overs, the bowling changes he did because Char, I think, gave 15 or 20 in the
Hmm.
second over he bowled.
Hmm.
But he caught him
Change
when
ends.
first took 2 wickets. He caught him as a change for
Hmm.
Tichena in the other end, and he
Hmm.
got Maxi. Okay.
Correct.
So I think the bowling changes was very good in the first 7 overs. But they were 78 for 5. I think he missed a trick by not giving Rachin 2 overs.
Hmm.
Because if they had got a wicket and not allowed them to score 90 or whatever in the partnership, then we are chasing only for 140.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So I think that was the only miss in the captaincy for Rutu, but it is a very very early days now, and we will dissect his captaincy in the next season, not now.
Correct.
You
Correct.
have to give him 14 games and maybe 7 games in the next season without Dhoni. Okay.
Correct.
So that is one. And then to start Pandey, why did they keep him in the team? And he has not done anything from the last season.
அப்படி என்னடா உனக்கு அவ்வளவு திமிரு
So, but they will give him another chance in the next game, which is the CSK versus GT game, which we will do a preview next, and
Correct.
you will see it also.
Yeah, but I,
Uh,
I think in that they should probably consider bringing back Thakur, even though we are not big
yeah,
fans of Thakur. I feel
they will
you get
not
the bowling
change.
option plus a really solid bat. Where நீ வேற call பண்ணியிருந்தியா he's been playing really well with Mumbai
Ama,
and all the scores that he has done.
ama.
You get to bring him in the squad. So
Yeah. And next second point is Faf's captaincy, because one they ask you called it, they didn't do anything when the both the wickets fell. But when they, I think was a good idea to pick pepper Dubey with the short ball, but 4 or 5 shots fell in the 30-yard circle, and you don't
mm,
have any man to
correct,
catch him.
correct,
In that 6 or 7 overs, when you were doing bouncing him out, there were no
correct.
fielders in the 30-yard circle. Second.
ஒரு பிக்கையும் காணா
And if you are going for 6 or 7 overs on the trot, then they know what they are going to
Mm-hmm.
face. Okay.
Correct.
So then why didn't he play Mayank Dagar when we have bowled to Dubey 4 hours of short balls
Mm,
and no runs or no boundaries have been hit? There is a
mm,
chance that he will go. So you have to take the risk,
correct.
and getting wickets is the most important thing at that time. So
Yeah.
I think they missed a trick, and then Dubey saw the ball as a beach ball in Marina
என்னங்கடா அது நடக்கிற வழியில அப்படி குப்பை எல்லாம் போட்டு வச்சிருக்கியா
and tonked for a six and finished the game.
Correct.
So I think Faf missed the trick, and um, Alzari chose. I mean, we don't have to talk about the RCB bowling lineup.
Yep.
You can see our preview of RCB here. I will link it here. We have called out that the bowling is the weakness. So that is my breaking point, and this is a wrap for the post-match review of the CSK RCB game. 2 points on the table. That's the most important. The next match is going to be against the GT at Unbonden also. So waiting for that in 3 days' time, and we will see what happens. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and we will catch up in the CSK versus GT review. Bye.